Hello, good people. Welcome to Number 4. It's your host, Sheila Kama Kawaida Kawaida. For the new subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in and also for your love and support. Here at Number 4, we talk about the real estate, the Airbnb, the affordable housing, and also we do the house hunting together with the gang of Number 4. All you just need to do, give us your rent budget and also the desired location of which you want to move in with your family and friends. So today I'm being joined with a lost and found colleague and friend. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Lilian. Karibuni sana kwa nyumba poa. Ati lost and found.
Yes, lost and found.
Nimetafutwa.
So thank you so much for all the 500 plus subscribers. It's already 1 month old and some few days. And you've also showed me that you can do it and also we can do it. So on Amy, I just want to share our experiences of the Airbnb startup. Did you start it well? Did you do your marketing well? And also if you had the issues with your landlords, unatuambia here.
Let us know. It's good also you share your experiences with us so that tunaweza ongea in one forum. Yes.
Yeah. One voice, one forum. We have a chit chat. We just have a very interactive conversation. We have fun on our conversation and all goes well. You'll be here with us. Yes. Yeah. So today's topic we're going to talk about the delayed on the paying your rent. Si kila mtu, so not all the people usually pay their rent on time. It's not their wish, but their current situation or rather the situation that's going to be ahead of them. So they end up having a delayed rent. So there's some few things that you need to tell your landlord, and those are the few things that we're going to look up to them on what to do and what to tell your landlord when you're going to delay on your rent. The first thing that you need to do is have a written documentation with your landlord, even if it's going to be a message, an email, a hard copy. Kindly write it down that you need an extra days so that he or she can understand you. Atakuelewa mapema sana. Ukimwambia you need some extra 3 days na unamwambia in advance, sio tunamwambia tu the same day that unalipa rent, unamwambia baby, I want to pay my rent on second because the landlord amejipanga. Yeah, maybe he or she amechukua loan kutoka kwa bank and analipa the same day. So kindly tell him or her in advance that you need some extra 3 days, extra 4 days, 1 week, so that he or she can plan himself on the payments.
Because most of these landlord also they have loans, they've taken mortgages. So it's good to tell them the dating
time, so that they can actually schedule their payments to the bank from the other end.
You don't go and convenience them and all that. So our second is that you need to tell your landlord that you're going to pay fee.
The penalty fee.
Yes, because of the delay. Explain to your landlord what made you delay. Is it the bank delayment or is it your rent? Just let them know what's going on. Make sure you talk to your landlord, communicate. It's very important. Let them know that what's going on and how you're going to pay them and which date you're going to pay them so that you don't get
the back and forth and misunderstanding with your landlord.
Yes.
So on that, adding up on that, on the penalty fee, some of the penalty fee that usually occurs, it's usually 10% of your rent. If you're paying 17,000 of your rent, it's going to be 10% of it. And that is actually going to be an agreement between you and your landlord. Some landlord won't accept it if you are a continuous late payer for your rent. Some won't understand it. They will just tell you that you need to vacate my house. We are terminating your contract with us. Just move out. But some will understand if you are a first timer on delaying your rent. Wataku understand vizuri. They will say, since you're paying 17,000 of your rent plus 700 shillings, it's going to be 18,700. You channel to that day. So if your rent was supposed to be on 5th, you're going to pay next month with the penalty fee.
Yeah. And maybe you have an issue with umefutwa kazi.
Absolutely.
Let them know that umefutwa kazi, you're not going to be able to pay on time the way you have agreed, or maybe you have started a new job.
Yeah.
You know, there's policies of new jobs.
New jobs.
Yes, and how they pay
Their salaries.
Yes, so you need to tell your landlord about it. Let them know so that you don't have to go back and forth. Maybe you start stressing each other out. Let them know what's going on your part. Communicate and make sure to be truthful. Whatever it is that you have told them, make sure that
You
is
be
the
honest to them.
yes. So that next time when you're having maybe something like that, you can't pay your rent on time,
Yeah.
there will be like more software on your side.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. And also you need, if you have some difficulties or rather some issue on your end that you are facing, maybe paying your school fees, rent for your kids, or rather you didn't have, maybe one of your relative or other your family members was unwell, use the money for paying your rent. You need also to explain to the landlord that this was a temporary situation, not a permanent situation, and it won't happen again. But then I'll pay my rent next month, or set a date. If it's on 15, kindly make sure you pay all that 15, because the landlords usually get to understand you. They are humans. Yeah.
Yeah, just like you. And also they have their needs. Let's say the mortgages, the
Yeah.
way we are saying about paying the loans. Let them feel also they're not pressured for you being there. You know, isifika a point wakutupe nje, you know, they will be like, ati now we are tired with you.
Yeah.
No, don't let it ifike hapo.
Yeah.
Talk to them, let them understand you. And from there, you
Just
tutaishi
going to grow.
vizuri.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, without issues and all that.
So you don't need to lie to them that you're going to set up the date. If it's on second, your landlord comes in and asks for the rent, you're not there to be found. You already moved out to another apartment, or rather you keep on scheduling that I'm going to pay. So the second you pay, I'll pay on fifth. Fifth comes in, already end month comes in. You have a double rent payments that you need to pay.
Yeah. And then another thing, be truthful. If it's about maybe you have watu kufiwa, you know, usiambie ati landlord ati unaenda ama shopping, you have to go shopping na kitu ya kukufiwa. Those are different things.
Absolutely.
Yes. So you choose which one is more important. You know, the more important isikuwa ati anaona it's an excuse. Ati I'm going ati naenda Mombasa, I have this on this.
Yeah.
Make sure no excuse.
Absolutely.
Yes, you're being truthful, you're telling them something logical in a way that they'll sit back and be there like, okay, and
this person I can trust. Yeah.
Yes.
So, and also what the things that you don't have to do is to give out some very bad excuses about the false excuses
Exactly.
that the landlord can shame out, or rather find out that you are lying. You don't have to tell your landlord that my mother has died so that she won't pay the rent. You have some other issues that maybe you have to buy some Christmas gifts for your kids, so you're not going to pay the rent for that case. Or rather you're traveling and you won't pay for your rent. These people can action your things inside the house. So you need to be very active, attentive, or rather be on watch when you're doing the rent payments to your other landlords.
Yeah, try to truthful. Just be honest, communicate with them, they're human. Just be you. Tell them this is how it is.
Because these people, when you move into their property, they take you as their family.
Yeah, they take you in a part of them. So try to be like transparent to them, explaining every detailing and why you're delaying and what's the reason. Make sure that let them know. You know, let them know they're human. And they'll understand you.
So whenever you get a call from the landlord or an SMS or even an email, kindly try to respond back to them. Explain yourself, and that is it, because that's the only thing they want to hear from you.
Yeah.
They need an explanation why you haven't paid their rent. And if you try not to pick up their call, they will be like, is it that the person has died in my house? Is it that something bad has happened to them? Is it an accident? They need to hear a voice from you. That's all. They won't kick you out per se, but they will just have to a word from you, or rather a listening ear from you. Yeah.
Yeah, and then another thing, put it in writing. Put in writing like the agreement that you and your landlord have agreed.
Yeah.
Put them in writing so that next time when mkikuwa na issue, they can go back to
Back
that.
and say it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very important also about that. Yeah, communication is the first key, baby. Tell them. Communicate with them. Be free.
Be free to them.
Yeah, don't fear your landlord. They can't bite. Just be free.
And don't give the bouncing check to them because you know these people are older men, or rather usually deal with their landlords who are old. So you need to give them a check that goes directly to the account. If you can't make a check that goes back to your account, kindly tell them that my check won't go through. I'll be able to do the payments next time.
Yeah.
At this date, at this time.
Yeah. Yeah, like Sheila Garisha said, if they call you,
Pick up the phone.
Just be like, hello. Don't ignore. Don't make them on the other side be worried about what's going on. Don't make them also be attacked by the other people. Like bank, they want their money back, or mortgages, because also them they have problems and they need their money to also to pay their
rent, because they pay with the interest. When they have taken their loans, actually they end up paying with their interest, especially when they have a delay. They end up being given a penalty fee as well. Yeah, the same as you owe.
Yeah. So I think it's important, Sheila. Watu walipe landlord on time. Watu wako truthful to them. Wawaambie how it is.
Ukipigiwa simu, shika simu. Usiseme wewe mzee mbona ananipigia simu? Sina pesa zake. Maybe ako worried, maybe you have passed in the house, maybe you got an accident. Anataka tu kujulia hali and the information that you're going to give out about the rent. Si kitu ingine. Na atakuelewa
kabisa, wana understanding. Ukiona uko mtu mzuri wataku understand. Na next time ukikuwa na shida they'll be like chenye alisema alifanya alitimiza, so we can just tunaweza yes, talk to them. They're good people, they understand, because once they were like you. So I think watakuelewa.
Most of our landlords walianza from scratch,
from nothing, wakajenga wakakuwa where they are. So tuoneni kama watu.
It's all about the communication. Communication captures everything in the world.
Yes, exactly. Communication ni kila kitu.
Communication is kila kitu. Spoke communicate. That is it. So a recap of what we have talked about and what you need to do when you have a delayed rent. It's the first key is always communication. So you need to ask for the extra few days in advance that you are going to pay your rent late. And still schedule how many days do you want to pay. Is it 3 days? Is it 1 week? Is it 2 weeks? And say the date and also the time that you need to give it out to your landlord. The second thing is the fee. Absolutely. Yeah, the delay fee. Make sure you, after everything, after explaining, after wanting now to pay, you have to pay the fee for them to feel like now they can trust you. They can trust you, and they be able to understand you. Next time when you're having a problem. The fee is very important. That is the penalty fee that you need to pay under the agreement of the tenancy. If you guys had agreed on 5% or 10%, you're not going to delay on your rent. That's the amount that you are going to pay. The fee agreement. Yes. And also you need to explain to your landlord if you have the difficulties or the situation that you are in between that's going to make you delay on your payment. You need to make him understand and emphasize that it's not going to happen again. It was not a permanent thing, it's rather a temporary thing, and it won't happen again. So that's why I'm going to have a delay on payments. Yeah. So for the fourth one, be truthful. Whatever it is you've told your landlord, let it be the truth. Yeah. Don't tell him that you're going to pay on this time and then you disappear. You end up disappearing. No, don't do that. Be truthful. Let them know that they can trust you and feel and take you as a family. Yes. Yeah. So you need to schedule. If your salary usually comes at 5th, or rather you have changed the company, the new company pays you at 5th of the month, you're going to pay your rent on 7th of the month. Just tell them that I've changed my jobs, or rather the company, and it's going to pay me on this date. So this is my date that I'm going to pay my salary, my rent, sorry. Yeah. And be truthful.
Be
Yeah.
sure to be truthful so that next time you avoid a lot of issues between you two.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So I think that's all from us today's topic. So then anything else?
I think that is it, you guys.
Yeah. So until next time.
Bye.